It's been 24.
Hello, now I already stand here in front of our company. I mean, not our company, people's company, others' company, but we would like to talk to them about the organizational communication, what conflicts they usually face, and how they manage it, etc. And the company is PT Sembrani Jaya Abadi, and they have a lot of cool products such as this one round. So come and see. So, good morning everyone. My name is Muhammad Adam Pratama, and for today, I would like to talk about the organizational communication with Mrs. Saraswati Desh. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Adam.
And Mr. Daniel Desh. Hello, good morning. So, Ms. Saraswati is the managing director of this company. As you can see, the name is One Round, and the name of the company is PT Sembrani Jaya Abadi, and the director of this company is Mr. Daniel Desh. So, before we go further into the conversation, it actually is a chill conversation, yeah. But we want to know about your company first. What is your company, and then where you work at, what kind of business or industry you work, and then you can explain to us about your products.
Okay. Just a brief.
Yeah, just a brief explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me is probably around 3 years, 4 years old.
3 years.
Around 3 to 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then it's a local company.
Yep.
We wanted to have this company because we want to sell products in Indonesian market as good products. High quality products that is acceptable for the market.
Okay.
Yes.
So the products that you sell is what kind of product?
We sell for right now. We're selling UPVC windows.
UPVC windows.
Windows and doors.
Oh, the windows and the doors.
Yeah.
May I know what makes your product different than the other or your competitor maybe?
Yeah, I think mostly our product is fully imported.
Oh, okay, fully imported.
So
from where?
From the hardware and everything is coming from Germany.
Oh, from Germany.
And then our factory is in Poland.
Oh,
so we
okay.
manufactured everything in Poland. And so in terms of the quality and the finishing and the specification on the doors and windows are really good because it's specialized for soundproofing and then for insulation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we already know briefly about the product itself from One Round and PT Sembrani Jaya Abadi. Now we want to discuss or talking about the first section is about the challenge of these organizations, especially in the communication aspect, not just between you, but also maybe with your employee.
Yeah.
So please tell me what are the challenges that you face about it, especially when you communicate with your employee. How many employees you have?
Well, we are a very small company. We have maybe 5. Yeah, 5 is full time, and then another 3 is part time, or 3 or 4 part time.
Okay, so how you manage all of them? Is there any communicational problem that you got?
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
afternoon.
I mean,
I can pick her up now. Hold on, please. Yeah. Just a moment.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, kita yang ntar ya.
Iya. Bisa, bisa.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam ulang dulu.
Yeah.
Okay, so in order to communicate with your employees, is there any challenge that you face?
Yeah, I mean the biggest challenge is in terms of communication. Yeah. Because Mr. Daniel is coming from Germany,
Yeah.
and he only can speak in
English.
English or in German. So,
Mhm.
and then most of our employees, they don't speak English.
Okay.
So the thing is, like, I need to translate most of the time.
You become the bridge.
I become the bridge. So, or we have other staff that can speak English, and then the others cannot speak English. They have to able to translate it. And most of our employees, they try their best to understand him.
That's the thing.
Yeah, and they are trying to, like, okay, one or two words, Mr. Daniel can do it, but not more.
How long does it take for the employees to at least understand each other, especially with Mr. Daniel?
Yeah, it's not long because most of our employees are high qualified.
Yeah.
They are really experienced in what they're doing.
Yeah.
So they already figure out what he actually want them to do. But there are a few cases that it becomes disaster. So we have to just manage it one by one.
Okay. In terms of your employees, how the company can ensure the needs of the employee? As we know that if we working in the company, we need to get not just experience, not just salary, but also safety and other things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Well, honestly speaking, if you're talking about employees, they would never be satisfied or whatever. Yeah. But for us, we do our responsibilities as a organization, as a company. What is mandatory for the government, then we have to do it, like BPJS Kesehatan, like BPJS Ketenaga Kerjaan, and then insurances and then bonuses and then THR, everything we have to do it because I think our government is quite also demanding for this.
So
Yes.
for the employees, they will also get the THR
Yeah,
at the end
of
of
course,
this
yeah.
at the end of this holy month, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
THR, and then we also try to compensate our employees, which if they have a good performance or outstanding performance, we have to give them bonuses. That is depends on their performance.
Okay. And then for the people who want to, or from your point, if you want to search a new employee, what kind of qualifications that you need?
Well, number one, definitely they have to be able to speak English,
Yeah. Okay.
and then
Fundamental.
or they have to be high qualified in what they do. They have to be experienced at least 2 years.
Oh, 2 years.
Yes, at least 2 years in. For example, if you want installer, they have to be at least 2 years. Or most of our employees are experienced for 5 years before we.
Okay.
Before they were able to work with us. So yes.
Hey, Heidi. Hello. How are you?
Good.
Say hi to camera.
Okay, this is a little bit of mess now.
Heidi,
Heidi,
you can
you want to join us?
I think we need to have a little bit of discussion because this is our communication that we don't have. Because Direct doesn't tell me anything carefully. I have a schedule for the day what I have to finish before because you go out of time like that. And I have to do voices and stuff.
Yeah, okay, then I just do it.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Okay, if there's anything I can help at any time.
But
I'm just there listening. And you have to. These are challenges.
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay.
I'm just there. Okay. Sorry.
So
nanti edit ya.
nanti di-cut ya.
Don't worry.
We are still talking about the qualifications that you need
qualification,
for the new employee and how the company plot their new employee into your segments. Maybe this one is installer, this one is.
Yeah, it depends on what we need actually. Like, okay, of course we know what we need. But we need another person to take care of finance. We need another person to help with installation.
How many parts you have for the employee at this company? Finance and then what else?
We have finance, we have installers, and then we have us, and then we have another people doing part-time marketing.
Marketing. Oh yeah.
Doing marketing and going get some projects and everything, and then there are a lot more installer.
Okay.
Yeah.
In order to make a positive workplace at this company, I would like to ask: is there any specific rules or maybe cultures that exist at this company that have to be obeyed or that have to obey?
Yeah, we are not too strict like other companies, but we want our staff to do their job. They have to do it efficiently and they have to do a good performance. We have quite a high standard performance. Like a simple task have to be done quite well. We are quite perfectionist in terms of our because we are giving services to our customer. So this is really important for us for our long-term project or long-term existence. So our marketer, they have to do their job, and then our finance person have to do their job. We check. We have evaluation. Yes, and then we see how they're doing. If they're doing a good job, then we give. Of course, we give bonus, like I said. If not, then we give, a warning, or we talk to them.
Oh, that's just like reward and punishment, yeah?
Of course, yes.
Yeah. And for your employees, is there any chance for them to maybe getting some promotions like that, or something like that?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Is there any specifications that they have to make?
Specification,
Or it's just based on the evaluations you.
Yeah, I think first we of course based on evaluation, and then we see how they perform. If they're doing a good job, like for example, our installer, they go to project, they install our windows. And if we see that they are doing a good job and there's a feedback from customers, positive feedback that they're happy with the installation and they're doing it efficiently. Yeah. For our company, the most important thing is efficient.
Okay.
Yeah, and people has to be able to do multitasking as well. That's why in the beginning I said that our requirement, it has to be they have to be experienced for a few years, because we want them to be able to do not just some stuff they only do. Oh, ma'am, I'm only secretary, so I only doing appointments and bookings and so on. They don't want to do something else. They don't want to call client. They don't want to. But over here, I want them to be able to do a lot of things, not just
flexible.
flexible. So our finance, for example, she's not okay. She's main job is doing finance, taxing, and everything. But if we need her to answer a call, if someone's not coming or she has to fill in another person's job, she has to do it. She has to be able to do it.
Is there any relation from what the employee should do with the company? Because you already said that previously you said that this is still a small company. Is there related?
Well, yeah, true. Basically, we don't want employees that cannot do their job. So we want to simplify the companies. We're not just taking, we want like 10 staff, but they cannot do their work.
Yeah.
So we prefer to have 3 staff or 5 staff who can do work.
Working efficiently.
Efficiently.
Yeah,
And if it's needed, able to do something else. But it's not needed sometimes. It's not necessary because it's not a job anyway. But
Still needed, yeah.
Yeah.
How do the company help the employee, especially for the newbies, for the new employees, to get in or fit in into the company, fit into their job and fit into their task?
We don't.
Is there any
Well,
help?
we have briefing.
Yeah.
It's just that we have briefing, and then normally we have 3 months probation for new staff.
Oh, there is probation, yeah.
Of course, yes, we have probation.
How
and then
long?
For 3 months.
3 months.
Yes.
Okay.
And normally, if the staff cannot work well, they already quit in the first week.
Oh, wow.
So we don't.
Not that.
So we don't bother anymore
Okay.
on progressing or continue another week.
Or maybe previously you said that most of the employees working here already have 2 years, 2 years experience. So does it help them?
Yeah, of course. But you have to see this is what I feel. The people here in Indonesia, they have different work ethic than another country.
You can explain it to the camera. It's okay.
And sometimes they just, want their own thing, and then, it's not really, it's not really having the right attitude.
Oh, okay.
They're supposed, like, for example, in the project, maybe they sleep.
Huh?
Maybe
Seriously?
they sleep, or I'm not talking about my.
Okay.
But I saw a lot of people, like other companies or other people, they just lay around, sleep, or whatever. They're not doing their job.
Not efficient.
Not efficient. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. But we have of course we have 3 months and then we have briefing. But the rest is also depends on the employee.
Depends on the employees
themselves.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're getting into the next section. We would like to talk about critical approach.
Okay.
How the employee can give or deliver or expressing their maybe criticism from what they got from their work, not just to other employee but also to you as a leader.
Yeah, because we're small companies and we're quite open. So we normally our employees can, like, we have our head of installer, for example, and our office people. They normally can talk freely to us. We always, hey, how are you? We always talk to them in the way we can. And then, how's the job? How's the progress? And everything. And then
You approach.
Yes, I approach them, and in the end of the day, we always, my staff always come to me. Ma'am, this one is today is this, and they report every day.
So until now, for you personally, there is no serious problem or difficulties about
Well,
this?
of course, problem always there. But you mean in terms of employee or our business or?
Oh, for the employee.
For the employee. Yeah, sometimes because in the beginning we have a lot of employees.
Oh yeah.
We have a lot of marketers, we have a lot,
Oh,
but
okay.
we realize that they cannot do their work. Some of them cannot do their job really good.
Mhm.
So we start to change our company direction or of our company policy or
Okay.
the way we think inside the company.
We'll talk about it later
Okay.
about the company system, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
About that, but in terms of company, the relations between the company and the employee, we previously talked about how the criticism could express well, and now we would like to ask you about how the way you introduce yourself as a brand, as a company to them.
Hey, I want to add something before your previous question.
Yep.
They can they can come to us. They can complain about a company system or whatever. They think my staff always like, oh, you need this. I want this. They can demand. They can propose something.
Okay.
But whether we accept it or not, this is up to us.
Oh,
And this is not
okay.
demand. This is they can propose something. We open to anything.
Any
but
suggestion?
Any positive input, everything. But in the end, we have to decide whether that it's right or
Suitable or not for your company, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's quite clear. And now, how about the introduce? How do you introduce yourself, your brand to your employee, especially for the new one? the
Oh, we
employee?
have training normally.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we have training like one. Okay, we don't say that. We prefer to say short training.
Oh,
with,
what is the difference between the training and the probation that you already
The
spoke?
training process is part of the probation process.
Okay.
So the training is where we explain to them about the product.
Mm-hmm.
We show them how we're doing it, how to install it, how to talk to customer, how to we introduce our product to them, and then they have, of course, the best way to train people is by doing it.
Okay.
For us, so maybe 1 day, 2 days introductory, and then
It was
after
short
that,
term lah, yeah.
really short, and then we let them go and do it.
Okay.
So this is for us the best way to.
So
train
the
someone.
training included in the probation.
Yes.
Probation.
Yeah. So our training period is the 3 months probation period.
Oh, okay, I see. What else besides probation and training?
For our company, for our staff, just because for 3 months for them to know our company, to feel our company, to know the product, I think it's enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, is there any activities that you do with your employees, such as maybe outing
Yeah.
and
usually-
company dinner, maybe, or company lunch, in order to make stronger bond
Yeah,
with others?
well, so far we don't have time for outing. We're planning to go outing, but we'll find the right time because we're very busy. But company dinner, once in a while we doing it. During fasting period now, we open fasting.
Oh, buka bareng.
Buka bersama. And then for Christmas dinner,
Oh, yeah.
for any other occasion.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking about the decision making. You already said that if there is a critics or suggestion come in, you as a leader, as a managing director, will accept it, but for the decision making, you will discuss it again.
Yeah.
Which one is suitable for your company and which one is not.
Yeah.
So, how do you make it? How do you discuss it? Is there any specification or thoughts that you hold very strong? So not all suggestion you can accept. Is there how the way you can make those decisions?
Well, it depends on what they propose
Yeah.
and demand.
Mm-hmm.
If this is according to what we are allowed to, as in a more like government wise, and then it's going well with our company policy, and then for the best for the company,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh yeah.
if it's if it's according to our vision,
Mm-hmm.
according to our purpose in the company and what we want for the company, then why not?
Okay. So you will see it the suggestion. Is it suitable for your vision and mission as a company?
Yeah, of course. And if it can help us or not, because some suggestion maybe it's good right now, but in the long run it's maybe not so good anymore. So in terms of this suggestion, we make it as a company policy. We have to see it in a short period of time and also long term.
Okay, not
Yeah.
just for the short term, but also for the long term for the company. Okay, now we would like to talk about the conflict or the challenge that you and employee already had.
Yeah.
Can you tell us maybe some of the difficulties or conflicts you ever had at this small company?
The conflict in terms of?
Everything. Maybe we already talked about communication. Maybe the other aspects. Maybe
Yeah.
besides communication.
I don't feel a lot of conflict.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the conflict between us and we don't have any conflict actually. Like, we talk to our staff and then they fulfill.
Oh yeah.
And if they cannot fulfill, we have punishments.
Oh.
So the conflict is probably in the beginning looking for a good people. Conflict
It
for
will,
us.
it will be very difficult at the beginning, I guess.
The conflict is actually not between the management and the
Uh-huh.
staff.
Yeah.
The conflict is probably between the management on how, for example, how to look for good staff, how to get them the right attitude and the right performance that we want.
Okay.
And if they cannot fulfill it, we try to talk to them.
Yeah, what if you
We
do?
try to talk to them. We try to, by giving bonus, this is also our effort to make them work better.
Okay, you prefer to talk directly to the employee,
definitely.
or maybe you and Mr. Daniel talk about it directly,
Yeah.
and then giving some directions.
Yeah.
What kind of directions you usually give to
Adam,
your?
this is the advantage of having a small company.
What's that?
That you are actually able to talk to your own staff one
Easier.
by one. It's easier, and it's a little bit complicated because they can come to you. I'm not happy with this, blah.
Even
blah,
you
blah.
can talk to the lowest staff, yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it's easier.
Because there's a pro and contra with having a small company, but the good thing is that with a small company you can really you have quality time with your employee. you know what they're thinking, you know what they're doing, and then the staff is also understand you more on what we want from them.
Okay. That's the advantage of the small company, yeah.
So, yeah.
Maybe it's small, but it can make something big because you're working efficiently, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The last section is about the organizational change or fundamental change. As you said in the previous section, you have one particular system change you said before. Can you explain about it more?
Yeah, when we see a product doesn't goes well, doesn't you know, in terms of sales or in terms of acceptance from the customers, you know, it is obviously that we have to change something, either the product or the way we're doing it, right? Because we want a product to be successful. There's many ways to make this product can be accepted in the you know, in the customers in the market. So we, in that time, okay, this product's not doing well, not working. Why?
Have you ever experienced it?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Especially for the Indonesian market.
Yeah, it's really difficult here.
Oh yeah. Can you explain the difficulties about it?
Yeah, the market is really. It's not necessary if you have a good product then you will be successful. It's not a guarantee, you know.
Okay.
Because the market is picky as well. They also want service, not just a good product but also service.
Oh yeah.
So this is the tricky part. So when we see, okay, the product is good, but it's not really successful, we cannot sell it. Why? And then we see, oh, okay, what's wrong with the way we sell it?
The way you sell it.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's how we market it, and it's a lot of factor that makes a product is not successful. But in that time, we see the problem and we change it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
we see that that that's why I tell you to pick in the beginning how to pick the right staff or the right employee. We want a good one, because if you that's the problem with our previous experience, because we have a lot of sales, we have a lot of marketing, but why we cannot sell a product?
okay.
So we see the performance again of our sales people or marketing people. They're not do the right, not so good with their doing. So we decided to change it.
Change from it's more related to the amount, yeah. The how much people you have, yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, you say that previously you have more marketers,
Yeah.
but the output is not what you want, maybe.
Yeah.
So
We before we think like to have a lot of employees with a lot of sales and marketers will boost our sales of our product, but it's not necessarily right. Because of that experience now, it becomes like we decided like, okay, we need small amount of people, but good people that can work.
okay.
So that's why we keep it small and we keep it effective.
So you satisfied with this kind of settings or not?
Yeah, of course we are satisfied right now. But a company need to grow.
Yeah.
And then there's time that we will grow according to what we need.
Okay.
Yes.
So based on the interview we have done, you already satisfied with what you are doing right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Right now.
So
But for the future, maybe it will change. Maybe.
Definitely, because companies, you cannot always stand still. The company need to grow,
Yeah.
need to change.
Is there any targets you have?
Oh yeah,
For
we,
this.
we definitely want to grow up,
Mm-hmm.
and then we want to have more people, we want to have more business, we want to have more
More
products,
projects.
more projects. We have to. Right now we are we doing exhibitions.
Oh yeah, tell me about the exhibition, please.
Yeah, we joined like last year. We started to join exhibition. It's really good. The feedback from the people, from the visitors are really good. We are probably acknowledged like one of the best
One of the best.
UAVC's provider,
Okay.
Windows Android provider until now. And
Oh, that's achievement.
yeah, and we won award
Oh really?
last year.
Wow.
Best product.
Hey.
So yeah, so we are happy like we just 3 years in the business, but
Yeah.
we already have
Have award,
award.
achievement.
We are acknowledged. We are like we working together with architects,
Okay.
developers,
Okay.
and yeah, so we are happy, but still we need to grow.
Okay. So thank you so much for your time. We will talk a lot about this amazing organization, this amazing company. I wish you success
Thank you.
for the future. And thank you